After the fight, after Moses Itama had a fight with Densby McCain, I came out and did a video where I said this guy is ready for all and sundry in the heavyweight division. A lot of people didn't believe me. A lot of people doubted what I was saying, but I was resolute in what I said because I've seen this guy fight, and he reminded me of a young Cassius Clay, aka Muhammad Ali, when he first came to London in 1963 to fight Henry Cooper, and then his fight with Sonny Liston for the title in 1964, and then his rematch with him again in 1965. I saw a resemblance of that, you know. So I was of the opinion, which I still strongly hold, and which I have proved to people all over the world who is watching this program, is that Moses Itama is ready for all and sundry in the heavyweight division. In fact, he's the most feared young heavyweight at the age of 20 years. You know, having said that, I have to be honest with you. The question I'm asking in this video today, what is next for Itama in the heavyweight division? What are because what he needs now is to gain rounds. He's not fought over 6 rounds before in his life. He won a situation, and he admitted it himself. He's a humble man. That is why I like him, a humble guy. You know, he said the only thing remaining that he would have been ready to fight Usyk now, but the only thing is remaining is when Usyk drags him into the dirty waters towards the end of the fight, the championship fight. That is when Usyk come out and show his mantle. That is the problem we have. But I have a feeling that Usyk doesn't want to fight Joe Parker, doesn't want any part of Joe Parker, and he will vacate the position. And he doesn't also, not only Joe Parker, Caballero, because Caballero's style and system of fighting is something else. It comes to you, seeing what you did to Makhmudov, saw what you did to Frank Sanchez, the Cuban Flash, we saw what he did to Zillian the Giant from China, Zillian Zhang. So his system is different. I honestly believe, I have a video, we'll talk that in the video that I will do again for that. I honestly believe that Usyk wouldn't want to fight him. You know, Usyk, Joe Parker, he doesn't want to fight Parker as well because of the styles. You know, we always say in this channel that styles make fight. But what we're talking today is about Itama and what is next for him. What kind of opponents will improve him as a boxer and make him and mold the champion in him. You know, we need somebody like, I've mentioned it before, something happened, I don't know what happened. They were talking with Higovic, the fight came up and something happened and it didn't happen. The fight didn't happen, it fell through. But today, what I'm saying is what is next for him. Well, I'm looking at boxers that will give him a worry, that will take him to the final rounds, that got chin. And I think Higovic has proved it to all and sundry, even though he was stopped by Debua. But the coach he has now, Abel Sanchez, is something else. We saw what happened in his fight. He had a cut against Adeleye in round 2. And we saw what happened. If you watch the fight, you see the way Abel Sanchez, who is a trainer and a cut artist, what he did there was magical. He stopped the cut immediately because that is why when we see the fight of Fondora and Zhu, we're wondering what kind of corner men are there. A cut in the head, you can't stop it. But look at what Abel Sanchez do. So you need a technical man to be behind you to win fights, to make things happen. And I think Higovic has found that because he's usually easily has cuts and stuff like that. Well, I haven't said that. I'll come back to Itama. The chances, the choices you make on the opponent, the kind of opponents you will fight that will make him progress in the division and give him rounds. First and foremost, Higovic is important. If they can make the fight before the end of the year, I think by next year, Itama will be ready for the title. He will be ready to fight for the title. or if suddenly, because he's the #1 contender in the WBO division, the WBO, if by chance anything happens and Usyk vacates, he's mandated to fight, he's going to fight Parker, who is the mandatory challenger. Because the first time, what I was going to say before was when I said Usyk doesn't want Parker. The first time Parker's name came up when he was still, Usyk was gearing to go the second fight with Debua. He suddenly reneged. He didn't want to fight Parker. He went back to Debua. Debua's fight wasn't the best fight because we would see him beat Debua easily, though. So we felt, I felt there was no need for that fight, and I made a video on that. If you go to my past videos, you will see it. Made a video on that fight. Anytime the name is mentioned, but Usyk has an excuse. Well, that is for another day. I'll make a video on that next. So about Itama now, we think Itama is ready for anybody and all and sundry in the heavyweight division. He's ready to fight for the title, but what he needs is rounds. And before the end of the year, probably in December or November, somewhere near there, you have a fight with Hrgovic. I don't know if Hrgovic will accept the fight because from all indications, Itama seems to be the boogeyman in the heavyweight division. Nobody wants him because nobody wants to get beat by a 20-year-old. And having said that, I have to be honest with you, Itama is the eagle, and he has landed, and everybody is on the run, And well, it will take a lot to bring people to fight him, to accept to fight him, especially people who are rated in the top 6. I would have also said that he should fight Efe Ajagba, but Efe Ajagba is taking another route. He's fighting for the title. He's going to be fighting for the title. Him and Sanchez, who is the only person that have defeated him, and it's called the revenge. So Efe Ajagba is a strong man. He's got a good chin. He can last and stuff like that. But Itama needs somebody who can push him as well. Bakoli comes to mind then. I don't know how Bakoli is psychologically at the moment after the loss he had against the knockout loss, around 2 loss he had against Parker, and after his fight with Efe Ajagba, because Ajagba gave him a tough time, and so many people who watched the fight believe that Ajagba should have won the fight, including my humble self as well. But you never know, and the problem he has is of being overweight, eating too much, indulging too much, and not taking care of his physicality and physical attributes and stuff like that. Well, having said that, we'll come back to Itama again. Itama has a chance if Usyk vacates, and I believe Usyk will vacate because he doesn't want the guys that are waiting for him are so hungry that it won't be easy for him to maneuver 2 of them at the same time. They are the contenders to WBC title. That is Ajit Kabaya, and WBO title, Joseph Parker. And then I believe that fight, if you ever believe he fights, if Parker fights Usyk, I believe they're going to fill the Wembley Stadium. I know Parker is very popular in the UK. He's been working there. He's a promoter from the UK as well. So, I don't know. But Usyk doesn't want it from his body language, as I've seen. And I have to be honest with you, that is the position I feel. And maybe time will vindicate my statement, and people will see that as well. But having said that, I will say that I will come to the end of this broadcast. Do have a nice day and God bless. And please do subscribe to our channel to make the channel grow. Thank you and God bless.